So listen to this. Africa as a continent is known for its rich history, ranging from the remnants of the first men to the stories of earlier Egyptian civilizations. However, one of the African stories that has stood the test of time is the story of Mansa Musa. Imagine a ruler so wealthy that his generosity during a pilgrimage disrupted economies and left a lasting mark on history. That ruler was Mansa Musa, the legendary emperor of the Mali Empire. As known to many, Mansa Musa is remembered as one of the wealthiest individuals in history and a ruler who brought unprecedented prosperity and cultural development to the Mali Empire. His pilgrimage to Mecca and his generous distribution of wealth remain legendary, and his contributions to education, culture, and architecture have left an enduring legacy in West Africa and the broader Islamic world. With many stories of wonder concerning his life, it is important to understand the life story of the man behind the legend. Mansa Musa. We will explore his early life, career beginnings, major achievements, personal life, later years, and his lasting legacy. Through this journey, we aim to uncover the layers of his character and the profound impact he had on his world and beyond.
Early life.
Mansa Musa, whose full name was Musa I of Mali, was born in 1280 into the Keita dynasty, which ruled the Mali Empire. His grandfather was Abu Bakr II, a ruler known for his adventurous spirit, who reportedly embarked on an expedition across the Atlantic Ocean, never to return. This lineage placed Mansa Musa in a position of potential and expectation from a young age. The Keita family was influential and powerful, and their legacy included a deep connection to the Islamic faith and a commitment to the prosperity of their empire. Growing up in the royal court, Mansa Musa was surrounded by a wealth of knowledge and tradition. The Mali Empire was a hub of learning and culture, with its cities like Timbuktu attracting scholars from far and wide. Mansa Musa received a comprehensive education that included Islamic teachings, administrative skills, and the rich oral traditions of his people. This education was instrumental in shaping his worldview and preparing him for his future role as emperor. The exposure to diverse ideas and cultures within the empire played a crucial role in his development. From a young age, Musa was exposed to the workings of the empire. He observed the administration of his predecessors and learned from the interactions with scholars who passed through the empire. These early experiences instilled in him a sense of duty and an understanding of the complexities of governance. The Mali Empire's strategic location as a center of trade and culture meant that Musa grew up witnessing the flow of goods, ideas, and people, which enriched his understanding of the world and the potential for his empire. Career beginnings. Mansa Musa's rise to power began when he was appointed deputy to his predecessor, Abu Bakr II, in 1312. When Abu Bakr II did not return from his expedition across the Atlantic, Musa became the emperor of Mali. His initial steps as a ruler were marked by consolidating power and stabilizing the empire. He focused on strengthening the empire's administration and ensuring the loyalty of regional leaders. This period of consolidation was crucial in setting the stage for the prosperity that would follow. Like any ruler, Mansa Musa faced numerous challenges. One of the significant struggles was maintaining control over the vast and diverse territories of the Mali Empire. The empire's expansion had brought many different cultures and regions under its control, each with its unique potential. He also had to navigate the complex relationships with neighboring states and ensure the stability of trade routes that were crucial to the empire's economy. Internal dissent and external threats required careful and strategic management. Mansa Musa's breakthrough came with his strategic use of the empire's vast wealth. He initiated several projects to build mosques, libraries, and universities, which not only showcased the empire's prosperity, but also attracted scholars, traders, and craftsmen from different parts of the world. These initiatives transformed the cities of the Mali Empire into thriving centers of learning and culture. The most notable of these projects was the establishment of the University of Sanka in Timbuktu, which would become a renowned center of Islamic learning. Major achievements. Mansa Musa's reign is particularly noted for its cultural and educational advancements. One of his significant contributions was the establishment of the University of Sanka in Timbuktu, which became a major center of learning in the Islamic world. He also commissioned the construction of numerous mosques, including the famous Djinguiba Mosque in Timbuktu. These projects were not just architectural feats, but also symbols of the Mali Empire's wealth and intellectual prowess. The university attracted scholars from across the Islamic world, making Timbuktu a beacon of knowledge. The broader impact of Mansa Musa's work extended beyond the borders of the Mali Empire. His efforts in promoting education and culture helped to create a vibrant intellectual environment that influenced the entire region. Timbuktu became synonymous with knowledge and learning, attracting scholars from far and wide. The manuscripts produced and preserved in Timbuktu during Mansa Musa's reign are still valued today for their historical and academic significance. His legacy in education and culture helped to lay the foundations for a rich intellectual tradition in West Africa. Although there were no formal awards in Mansa Musa's time, his legacy was recognized through the admiration and respect he garnered from his contemporaries and later historians. His pilgrimage to Mecca, during which he distributed vast amounts of gold, left a lasting impression on the Islamic world and cemented his reputation as a generous and devout ruler. The stories of his wealth and generosity spread far and wide, enhancing his standing among other rulers and within the global Islamic community. Personal life. Mansa Musa was known to have several wives and many children, which was common among rulers of his time. His family played a crucial role in the administration of the empire, with his sons and relatives often holding important positions within the government. This dynastic structure helped to ensure continuity and stability within the empire. Mansa Musa's relationships were not just familial, but also strategic, as marriages often helped to strengthen alliances with powerful families and regions within the empire. Outside of his responsibilities as a ruler, Mansa Musa had a deep interest in religion and education. He was a devout Muslim and took his faith seriously, which was evident in his pilgrimage to Mecca. His passion for learning and culture was reflected in his patronage of scholars and his support for the construction of educational institutions. These interests helped to shape the cultural and intellectual landscape of his empire. Mansa Musa's philanthropy was legendary. During his pilgrimage to Mecca, he distributed so much gold that it reportedly caused inflation in the regions he passed through. His generosity was not limited to his pilgrimage. He was also known for his support of scholars, artists, and religious leaders within his empire. He was a patron of the arts and education, funding the construction of schools, libraries, and mosques. His advocacy for education and culture had a lasting impact on the Mali Empire and beyond, helping to create a legacy of learning and cultural richness. In his later years, Mansa Musa continued to focus on the development and expansion of the Mali Empire. He ensured that the infrastructure and institutions he had built were maintained and that the empire remained a center of learning and culture. His later years were marked by a commitment to sustaining the prosperity and cultural achievements of his reign. He worked to ensure that the benefits of his rule would endure and that the Mali Empire would continue to thrive as a center of wealth, learning, and culture. Mansa Musa's legacy is profound. He is remembered not only for his immense wealth, but also for his contributions to the cultural and intellectual development of West Africa. The institutions he established and the prosperity he brought to the Mali Empire had a lasting impact on the region. His legacy is evident in the continued reverence for the manuscripts and architectural achievements of his time. The cultural and educational advancements he championed helped to lay the foundations for a rich intellectual tradition that continues to be celebrated today. Mansa Musa once said, "I am but a servant of God, entrusted with the care of his people." His humility and dedication to his people and faith were evident throughout his reign. Scholars and historians continue to reflect on his life and contributions, highlighting his role as a visionary leader. His reflections on leadership, faith, and generosity offer valuable insights into his character and the values that guided his rule. The admiration and respect he earned during his lifetime have only grown with the passage of time, as his legacy continues to inspire. Mansa Musa's life is a testament to the power of vision, wealth, and cultural patronage. From his early life and rise to power, through his major achievements and personal life, to his enduring legacy, he remains a figure of immense historical significance. His story is not just one of immense wealth, but also of a commitment to education, culture, and the well-being of his people. The legacy of his reign is still evident today in the cultural and intellectual richness of West Africa. As we reflect on Mansa Musa's life, we are reminded of the importance of leadership that prioritizes the welfare and development of its people. His legacy serves as an inspiration for future generations to pursue knowledge, culture, and generosity. The story of Mansa Musa is a powerful reminder of the enduring impact that visionary and compassionate leadership can have on a society and the world. His contributions to education, culture, and architecture continue to be celebrated and studied, offering valuable lessons for today and the future. To learn more about Mansa Musa and the rich history of the Mali Empire, consider exploring the vast array of historical texts and documentaries available. Share this video with others to spread the remarkable story of one of history's greatest rulers and reflect on how his legacy continues to influence the world today. Engage with the stories of other great leaders and cultures to gain a deeper understanding of our shared history and the diverse contributions that have shaped our world.